Nothing. Making steak in my backyard. I have like steak almost every day. Steak or ribs or something. Ah, big chunk of steak. And the fuel was absolutely free using wood from the tree. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up and let it kind of bake a little bit. Anyhow, I am in process of cooking lunch slash dinner for myself as well as probably for Bill. I'll go ahead and cut some of that steak up for me and some for Bill. And I wanted to show you guys what's going on back here with the yard. Now this is, you can see we got some planter thingies here set up, but that's not done. That's just a temporary layout just to kind of get the layout of how we want things back here. But I basically used some of the wood from the old roofing as well as what was left of the fencing wood, you know, these panels here for fences, to make some planters. I'm gonna have to raise them a little bit, but we're gonna try to grow kind of a vegetable garden back here. But I still need to get rid of that tree. So probably need to get rid of that tree before I get all that done. In the meantime, look what we've got here. We've got a nice little bench and table. This is made, this table cost me like pretty much nothing. It was made from all the leftover stuff. The wood that you see here is what used to be the roof of this section here that collapsed. You know, I'd been sitting here littering the yard, making it look really bad because I was planning on using it for projects like this. But I ended up making a little table. So it's kind of rustic looking and paying homage to the tree that I chopped down. So we got the tree limbs or branches and stuff itself, the trunk becoming a little bench, so you can actually sit here and get a nice view of the yard and what will be a little vegetable garden, and have a nice dinner out here. So eventually we're going to move the asado station, the barbecue station, back to this section right here. So the plan, as far as I know right now, is we're going to make a little area here. I'm going to put an outdoor sink from this other thing that I made. We're trying to do all this with no cost. Basically, using stuff we found or what was left over from the house from when we tore stuff down. So this is a little sink I had made, but I'm going to try to get it made a little bit better, you know, using some of that wood. And we're going to put it over here and hook up running water. So it's going to be a sink with running water. And then we'll be able to wash ourselves and food and stuff out here, you know, as we prep it. And then maybe move the asado, that's an old barbecue thingy, steamer or barbecue cooker my wife picked off that somebody was throwing away from, you know, side of the road. So we're going to use that over here. So we can cook over here, prepare, set the food down, and enjoy ourselves. And then what I was thinking over here is I'm thinking of building a little fire pit potentially. Maybe a little fire pit here. And then that way we can actually sit out here and roast marshmallows or something. It's kind of like being in the woods, but not really in the woods, because obviously we're in the neighborhood. But yeah, we got plenty of firewood, and it's kind of nice out here now that, you know, stuff's starting to get clean. I still need to dump all this stuff. Debating if I want to put pavers down or just leave it with dirt and grass. Pavers would be nice, but then of course it costs money. I can afford it, but we're trying to do things without spending any money. Like, you know, this bench here didn't cost anything. It was basically using the tree that we chopped down and the wood that used to be the roof, you know, of the collapsed roof. So it's kind of really light. You can't really sit on this. You shouldn't sit on a bench, I mean on a table anyways, but you put food on it. You should be able to put food on and eat. I put some 2x2s that I had leftovers underneath to kind of frame it out. I don't know if you can see that. kind of what holding it up is just 2x2s. And then this little stump here I just stuck in the ground. So it's not, I mean, it's pretty steady, but not super steady. And then for a little bit more stability, I decided to put a little branch there. And this should allow the family to sit out here and eat if we want to, you know. And I'm thinking of hooking up some solar powered lights out here. So then at night we can just come out here and if we want the light, we can have the light. If not, we'll have a campfire going on over here. So it's our own little bit of, I guess, like hutness or yurtness. Obviously still need to fix this building here. Need to clean it up, paint it out. And you know, my my dryer died. I need to figure out what's wrong with it. I think it might be a fuse or something else, but I bought a used washer and it died. I mean, not washer, dryer. My dryer died. So in process of taking that thing apart, try to fix. I could buy another used one for about $40, $40 to $50. But I'm thinking of trying to fix it if it costs less than 40 or 50. Just because of the, you know, the pain of hauling another one in, hauling this one off. Or people will actually haul it off for you because they take it for the metal, or they'll go fix it and then resell it, you know, for 40 or 50 bucks. But if I can fix it myself, I think I might do that because it's nice to be able to fix things instead of just constantly throwing things away. You can see here I have the water drained from the washing machine. It drains out here so we can catch it and use it to water the plants. Also, I'm starting to catch rainwater from the roof of the house. So eventually this place, even though we're on grid, it's going to be, you could actually be off grid if you wanted to. But I'm going to continue to pay for the electricity and the water, because if you don't do that, the city will get upset, you know, and then they may start giving you a problem, saying you don't live here, or it's uninhabitable. So I'll go ahead and pay the minimum of the water, and that way, you know, you can have water whenever you want, and electricity. So, you know, I can use the electricity to run stuff like the electric stove and the toaster oven, air conditioning and heater and things like that. But I'm trying to make it so that we can run a lot of stuff off the solar. Like right now, this is the old battery bank, and you know, it runs pretty much just the lights, but it runs them all night. And because the batteries are old, they're only supposed to last, these are like lead acid RV batteries, leisure batteries. They're only supposed to last like 2 years, but I've had them about 5 years. So they're getting a little bit dated. But yeah, that's what's going on with the yard. Just wanted to update you guys that are curious as to what's happening to Denoy's little house. Obviously got to clean up some more, but you can see I have all these branches and stuff laying around because I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. You know, it's a shame to try to just throw them out. So I want to make sure that we put them to use. You know, just to remember the trees. I've actually chopped down 2 trees now, not 1, but 2, and getting ready to do a 3rd. Feel sad about it, but it'll make the space a little bit nicer and allow us to use the, you know, backyard without worrying about the tree falling on us, or, you know, during a hurricane or something, having it fall and knock out the power line. So we're also planning on growing some trees, but the trees that we are trying to grow are like fruit trees, you know, like these guys here. I don't know if these are called kumquats or what are they called? I forget. I think they're called kumquats. I don't know. But they're actually edible and they're delicious. These little guys here. See? These are, I'm gonna grab it. These are like edible. You can actually eat them. Let me eat one here just to show you. It's kind of really sour and sweet. There's sweat in my eyes here, but it's got a little seed inside. So I'm gonna try to grow more of those. That one's like young. It's in the neighbors. It's kind of halfway in the neighbors and halfway in our yard. It like grew between the fence. We're gonna try to grow some more of these, but I don't want them around the power lines. We have a big one here, but it's kind of old and not really producing very good fruit. It seems like the younger trees make better fruit. we're going to try to grow these. I don't even know if I'm going to be alive when they start producing. I think it takes a while for those trees to get big. So these are what the seeds look like. Here's what the seed looks like. I'm going to toss this because we got so many of them. But also growing a whole bunch of papayas. You can see the little papaya plants here that we are growing. Almost like a little papaya farm. Papaya, I can make a Thai papaya salad with it. And also, you know, they can also be, if you allow the fruit to ripen, then you have like a dessert. You know, papaya when it ripens is sweet. But when it's not ripe yet, you know, it kind of has like a neutral taste. And it's used when it's not ripe in Thai papaya salad. So we're growing a whole bunch. I think more than we need, but not all of them are going to survive. I'll toss the seed down, but not all of them are going to survive, but they will hopefully produce food. Papaya doesn't take that long to grow. Maybe within a year or two, you know, from the time these were planted from seeds. And how I got the seeds was when I went to buy papaya, whether it's from Aldi's or from Thrifty Supermarket, went ahead and saved the seeds. So a good tip if you're trying to grow food that you like to eat, get the fruits and stuff that you like and save the seeds. A lot of them, you know, they haven't been genetically modified, so they'll still grow. So you can try to grow an apple tree. You can try to grow, you know, but an apple tree could take a real long time to grow. But stuff like papaya grows really fast. We also have some banana. It looked like it was dying, but a new leaf is coming up. So this banana, somebody cut and threw away. We replanted it, even though we didn't have the roots. They just stuck it in the ground, so it may be dead, but although it still looks green there, so maybe it's still alive. And this one for a while was growing, but then it kind of dried out. And this is one that we bought, but it kind of dried out, but you can see on the bottom, it sprouted new leaves. So, not dead. No, it looked like it was dead. I figure we could probably have quite a few banana plants is what I'd like, because banana is like a superfood. And, you know, you just grab them and eat them. And if you don't eat them right away, you could possibly dry them out and use them like, make like banana chips, you know, dry them out and bake them or something. We also have pineapples. So how I got these pineapples were I bought pineapples from the grocery store, usually Aldi's, and then we ate the pineapple and then just stuck the top in the ground. Now I heard that you can actually cut these tops into like 3 or 4 pieces, and each piece will grow a whole plant. But we didn't do that because we eat so many pineapples. We just take the whole pineapple, chop off the top, eat the pineapple, and then take the top part and grow. So these, I think pineapples take like 2 or 3 years to produce a pineapple. So if you're growing pineapples and you want to have pineapples all the time, you're going to want to keep growing them and have a whole bunch of them, because they take forever to grow. But it was just something done kind of for fun, but also basically when we buy food that we like to eat, we've been like, I think this is also some kind of fruit. I'm not sure what. I'd have to ask my wife. But a lot of the plants we grow, like here's some of our onions. I don't know. I'm stepping through the garden here. Looking here. I don't know where the onions went. Here. These were onions, you know. I really should pick them, but I haven't been picking them. But we just basically get food that we eat and then grow them, like papaya everywhere. So we have like, I'm thinking at least 10 papaya plants we're trying to grow. We also have some in the front of the yard. So if we actually produce papaya, I'm going to be eating a lot of Thai salad. Thai papaya salad. Which, you know, I just hope I don't get sick of it. But I love Thai papaya salad, so maybe I'll love it, you know. And like a lot of these plants, these things, we were driving down the neighborhood and somebody had trimmed their yard and got rid of them. So they just threw a whole bunch of these. They just look like sticks. And I don't know what they are, but my wife just went out and grabbed them, you know, out of the garbage. So, you could get some nice plants for your house if you just look around your neighborhood. You know, other people, they get sick of certain plants, or they overgrow, and then they just chop them and then throw them away. Just go grab them and stick them in the ground, and they start growing. So it's kind of weird, you know. And then when you go to a nursery, you actually go to a nursery, and I think my food's probably burnt. You go to the nursery and then you see what they do. They like they charge. Look at the steak here. They charge quite a bit. Yeah, it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here and then get my food and chow down. Hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'll keep you guys posted as I continue to do more work. Slowly but surely, the house is starting to shape up. Still need to fix and paint the walls and the part there, the skirting and stuff. So quite a lot we need to do to make the house not look so run down, but I'm not in a rush to do it, but we do want to get it done so that we eventually have a place where we can actually sit down and relax and enjoy our house. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe. And remember, if you save the seeds from the fruits and stuff that you like, you could probably try to grow your own tree, you know, for that fruit. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.